This your girl Lenita Gill, and I want y'all to like this video, which you probably already liked it because it's 54 keys, one of her videos, and I'm gonna see can I dissect some of this information that she has on her in this video, and like she said, ride with me. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look at it. It's about little Braylen Noble. Y'all remember the little boy? That the parent, the mom, they claimed that he jumped. The grandma said he fell out the window. But look, let's get into it, and then I'm gonna stop it and start it. Thank you, Keys. I call her sis. My little sis. I'm the oldest. Ain't that beautiful?
Hey, what's going on, my good people? Yeah, there's an update in the case of Braylen Noble. Now, I know some of y'all are familiar with this case because we covered it over here on this channel. But for those of you who are not familiar with Braylen Noble, I put a link in the description box of the Braylen Noble playlist. You might want to watch those and then come back to this video right here because there's breaking news in the case. Come on, ride with me. On September the 4th, 2020, we were told that Braylen Noble fell out this window right here. And around noonish, Grandma Bobby called 911.
911, what's your emergency? Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old. Okay, what's the address? She's nonverbal. 15 Gibraltar Heights. I mean 3415, I'm sorry, 3415. 3415 Gibraltar Heights. Is there an apartment number? Yes. I'm sorry? Your name? Yes. Your name? My name is Bobby. Bobby is B-I-E, John. Bobby, is she white or red? Yeah. Black. And you said Ron to go now? Yes.
Let's stop it right there, y'all. First of all, the 911 call kind of irritated me a little bit because somebody in the back, you can, if you rewind the video like 54 Keys said, you'll hear them say, I killed him. Now, what do you mean by that? Why would they kill little Braylen? What was it, an accident? Did somebody mind flip? Okay, let's listen on, y'all, because it's a lot of confusion right here with this 911 call.
We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes. Okay. He fell out this window in his apartment.
Okay, hold up. Whoever this person on the call, on this 911 call, you're lying. You said, and it's no allegedly to this, you said that Braylen was missing. Oh, we can't find him in 30 minutes. We've been looking for him for 30 minutes. Then you turned around and said he fell out the window. Now, y'all saw the window from the screen from the beginning. That didn't sound right. Somebody lying. Let's let them tell their little jokes.
You think he's hurt? I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he is.
Attention business.
Okay, y'all, let me skip the commercial. Okay, we're going to hear what the mom got to say. Let's go hear what the mom got to say. Hold on, y'all. Let me skip this commercial. I'm sorry, Keys, I'm skipping your commercial. Hold on. That's how you get paid during your commercial.
Owners. To help you through the current situation, we're offering you a free.
Okay, y'all, and this the mom. This the mom. Listen to the mom. And I'm going to stop it.
Grandma Bobby in this 911 call told us they did not know where Braylen was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Police showed up, they searching. They out there. volunteers out there, rain, everything. They out there looking for Braylen. And what was weird to me was the fact that it was a couple things about the 911 call. Like I said, I've done videos about it before. So I had issues with that. Grandma didn't know the last name, didn't know what he was wearing, nothing. She was clueless about a lot of.
Okay, pause right there. Now I can understand 54 Keys that the mom didn't know the little boy last name, because I don't even know my grandkid's last name. I really don't, and it's so embarrassing. But well, I know mine. I know their last name. Their last name. I know theirs, but I don't know. Yeah, because it's not for one boy. They should. I take that back. 54 Keys. It's not for one little boy, so they should. The grandmother should know that child name, but there may be a point where the grandmama didn't know the child last name. So we gonna let grandma get away with that a little bit, because some grandmamas don't. I know my grandkids' last name. Everybody not like us. Remember that, okay?
Of details that I feel like she should have known. Okay? And what was odd to me was the fact that Grandma Bobby, after this 911 call, we didn't hear nothing else from her. Nothing. Didn't see her or nothing. But we saw Dejanay Cox, his mother. Lights, camera, action.
It's been 4 days since my son has been missing. And I just want whoever to have him, please take him somewhere safe. I know he's scared, and I know he's crying, and he has stomach pain.
Okay, I want to stop it right there, y'all. Like I said, I'm just gonna dissect it a little, analyze it a little bit. Mom ain't held her head up not one time to look at that camera. Anytime you can't look somebody straight in the eye, you're lying. Her head stayed down the whole time. Only thing she worrying about putting that thing over her nose, which she's outside. She really didn't need it on. But let's move on. I haven't seen her eyes yet. I can't even tell you what color they are.
He's not eating. He's a picky eater. So if you want to just drop him off somewhere, please drop him off to the police station. You can drop him off here. Call my phone. I know he's crying. I know you can't get him to stop crying. He's very picky. He's not eating. And if he's scared, I won't be mad. Please just drop him off to me. I just want him home. That's it.
Wait a minute. Pause. That's it? That's all? That's it? Are you serious? That's it. That's it, 54 Keys. Did she say that? This woman lost her man. That's all she have to say about that little baby being missing like that. That's it. Well, we'll see. Cause baby, that ain't it.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Dejanay Cox is Braylen's mother. And from the very beginning, nothing about her story made sense to us. There was too many discrepancies. And we was calling it out over here, noted. And we seen police, her taking trips back and forth to the police station. We knew something wasn't right. And we knew police was on her ass. And guess what? We were too. Because nothing about her story made sense. But with that being said, police and volunteers still search day in and day out for Braylen. And I remember at some point, Dejanay telling people, like, go look at other complexes. And I told y'all, I said it felt like she was trying to send people away from the complex where they lived. Her actions throughout this investigation was real suspect. Know that, okay? And police searched the entire complex, only to find Braylen 5 days later in the pool that they had already searched.
Pause.
In the beginning,
Pause. Now, 54 Keys is calling this shot. Her alone on the channel, we dissect this information. It's no way. They could have been doing a search, and they was filming over there by the pool. They ain't see nobody over there in that pool. You know that's the first place the police look. Y'all, come on. Let's let this autopsy on Braylen Noble. Let's see what it shows now. Because I'm with Keys on this right here now. And I'm going to pause it again as we go.
Told us that the autopsy showed no anatomic cause of death and no gross evidence of trauma. And at that point, they hadn't ruled out drowning, so we had to wait for information. But when they came back, they told us that the manner of death was ruled undetermined by the Lucas County Coroner's Office. But they did tell us that a contributing cause to Braylen's death was submersion in water.
Okay, let's stop it right here. Now, submerging, you already know what sub means. Sound like a submarine, right? And merging is something like slow. So when you put them two words together, it sounds like a submarine. So submerging, like she has the definition right here, that they said that it contribute. Now, submerging means going underwater, y'all. Like a car caught in a flood. Somebody helped that boy head down in some water. He didn't drown in no real water, swimming pool water. Somebody held his head down in some water, y'all. I don't know what and why would they do that? But it's amazing. Just imagine that somebody holding his head. That's what submerging means. Okay? Like Keith said that they did not say drowning. Like I was telling y'all about my mom drowned in the lake. She didn't have no bumps or nothing on her, nothing like that, nothing. And then you got Jalen. He drowned. But this one here, they ain't call it drown. Say they called it submersion. He was under the water. Somebody helped him under the water. Let's move on, y'all.
Water. So then why didn't they rule it a drowning? I mean, because he was found in the pool. Only thing I can think of is that even though he was found in the pool, they don't believe he died there. I found an article that said that the autopsy report said that there was no physical evidence of trauma, which they did tell us that in the beginning, meaning there was no bruises on the outside of his body. But they said that there was no physical evidence of trauma, including skull fractures or hemorrhaging in the eyes, meaning he wasn't strangled. Okay? So they couldn't figure out how he died, what killed him. But they did tell us that there was evidence of brain swelling and water in both lungs, and his left ventricle was dilated.
Okay, so when in this situation right here, when you get a brain swelling, it is coming from what the lungs, all the water getting into your lung and your left ventricle. Your left ventricle is your heart. Got a couple of valves in there, and water got in there, y'all. Smooth on.
So he had water in his lungs. What that told me was that he was alive before being submerged in some water. And I'm sure they took a sample of that pool water. So was the pool water found in his lungs? I mean, because I would think that if it was, they would have labeled this a drowning, and they didn't. So I'm still wondering why this wasn't labeled a drowning.
Pause. I'm like I go back and like I went back and I said earlier, submerging. They said submerging, submerging in the water. Somebody held him underwater, y'all. And I believe it happened in the house. It happened in the house. They did that poor baby like that. It wasn't a drowning. It wasn't a drowning at all. Let's move on. Thank you, 54 keys. I'm with you, girl. Sis.
But then it made me question, okay, well, if we know he was submerged in some water where? Hmm?
Hey guys, we're giving out a
Hey,
ton of
guys,
these
I'm gonna
Nike
push
socks
this commercial. Push this commercial.
right now for free. No credit card.
Sorry about that, keys.
We'll ship
Skipping
it
your
right to
commercials, girl.
From the apartment, maybe? Tub, maybe? And I'm sure the water from the pool is different from the water from the tub. So it's still a lot of unanswered questions. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, let's say he died in the tub. Okay, let's say he drowned in the tub. It would make sense to put him in another body of water to cover your ass. Hmm? The report also said that his left ventricle was dilated. And the left ventricle is one of the four chambers of the heart. It pumps blood full of oxygen out to the body. Okay? And it
Now,
says
pause. Okay, right there, when it said the heart muscles become weak, then are floppy, and it's unable to pump blood around the body efficiency. I'm gonna tell you what somebody tried to do. In that case, to me, it sounds like somebody tried to give him CPR, y'all. And with that oxygen doing that, this can lead to fluid building up in the lungs, ankles, abdominal, and other organ of the body. I believe somebody, whoever did this, try to change their mind and try to get him CPR, but it didn't work. Hold on, y'all.
that when the left ventricle is dilated, as a result, the heart muscle becomes weak. And this can lead to fluid building up in the lungs, ankles, abdomen, and other organs of the body. So I was like, so is that how the water got in his lungs? Hmm? Nothing about this case makes sense. And it still don't. But as of today, Dejanay Cox, Braylen's mother, and his grandmother are being charged in the death of Braylen Noble.
As far as the indictments go and the charges, that again, that's going to be based on the evidence. All right, I think people are clamoring for more stiffer penalties or stiffer charges. I'm going to tell you, this is what the evidence leads us to: is the charges that Dejanay and Bobby were indicted on. All right, and part of the issues are the cause of death is still undetermined from the coroner's office, and again, that's part of the evidence that led us to the charges.
Braylen's mother, Dejanay Cox, has been charged with obstructing justice and endangering children. His grandmother is facing a charge of obstructing justice. Now, in the indictment that was filed on Thursday, October the 29th, in Lucas County, it alleged that both of these women provided false information that hindered the investigation. So they was lying. I mean,
Pause. We knew they were lying. Then we 54. We all knew they was lying. He fell out the window, and then y'all were looking for him for 30 minutes, and y'all didn't see him in the pool. Come on now. Why though? Why? Oh my God. This is sad. All right, 54 Keith, you did an awesome job with this analyzing this information. I'm gonna move on.
that's it and that's all. They was lying. It says that Dejanay is accused of risking the health or safety of her child in the events that led to his death. So what do y'all think that meant?
Okay, let me see what she said. She said, additional accused of risking the health or safety of her child in the event that led to. Now, what they mean by that, 54 kid, mentally, the mom not even stable to be taking care of that child. Period. So risking means she's taking a, she's taking a, she got health issues. Okay, and the safety of her child in the event that led to his death is whatever issue that the mom has, it affected the child. Whatever kind of mental illness that the mom has, she won't even sound like the way they talking a 54 kid like the mom. And that baby shouldn't have been around the mom. Period. Due to the mama health issues. Mama got mental health issues. That's where I get it from when they say accused of risking the health. Okay. She can't take care of no child. Something wrong with her. That's where I get it from.
I mean, it keeps taking me back to the whole tub scenario. I'm just saying. So, what if this is not a case of murder? Maybe, let's say, neglect. Because if, let's say, he was in the tub, maybe Dejanay just wasn't watching him. You know what I'm saying? And then when I found out about the left ventricle being dilated, I'm like, was he having heart problems? Did something go on with him? Because don't forget what the neighbors said. They said that they heard him crying all morning. And then at some point, it got quiet.
Okay. Okay. The man and the lady that stays downstairs from them said the baby was crying the whole morning. And then all of a sudden it got quiet. Okay. Why didn't y'all go knock on the door and say, is everything all right? Is anything wrong with Braylen? Because he cried all night. You heard it, didn't you? Why were they so afraid to knock on that door? Sounds like Braylen was stuck in the tub for a long. If it happened in the house, Braylen was in the tub. Something not right about this right here. And like you said, 54 Key, if it was an accidentally deaf children slips and fall in the tub, and you can come in there and say they drowned, but it didn't say that now. At the beginning, it says submerging. It's just like somebody holding that baby up under that water. I ain't gonna get over that now. Somebody holding that baby under that water. Let's go. Let's keep moving.
Something was going on with him.
Right.
Clearly. And maybe it was a situation where Dejanay just didn't get him no help. She didn't help him.
Could.
There are still so many unanswered questions. But I think that we will find out more.
That's right.
I think more is going to come out. And me personally, I want to know if there's going to be any more arrests.
Me too.
Because don't forget, the guy said he seen Dejanay coming out the woods with her brother.
What?
I'm hoping that they get the information that they need.
Me too.
To hold everybody accountable for their part in this.
That's right. 55.
And like I said, there will be more. And we will be here.
And we will be.
Know that.
You can tell me whatever. If you don't want me to ask you questions, I am just going to ask you to say and spell your first and last name, but I do, because I don't want to get that wrong, of course. All right.
Dejanay Cox, the mother of Braylen Noble, the toddler who went missing in September of 2020 and was found dead in his apartment complex's pool days later, was indicted on counts of child endangerment and obstruction of justice. The 3-year-old's grandmother, Bonnie Johnson, was also indicted on obstruction of justice charges.
So make the news, nigga, and watch what happens. If you make it over here on this channel, nigga, we on your ass, okay?
I love when 54 Keys say that, y'all. This your girl, Lenita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, sis.